Welcome to Specific Love. If you do a lot of reading and you're into a technology, you probably have one of these Kindle Fires or some kind of a tablet similar to this that you can do a lot of reading or you can play your games on it. But sometimes your arms just get tired of holding it. Well, I have a great way to make a stand for this. It's actually quite simple. I have pieces of PVC, this is 1/2-inch PVC, that I've got just a little bit longer than the actual tablet. And then you take this, and I have a 90-degree angle, and then I have a corner piece. And I slide these in. Now I got one on each side of the cut pieces. You take the Amazon product, slide it in, make sure everything's nice and tight. Now you have a duplicate of the other side made. Make sure that everything lines up, everything's on the same side. Carefully put everything together. If you notice, I've made it where the on and off button here on the top of your tablet can easily be bumped up and bumped off just by pushing up on the bottom here. Now on the back, to kind of secure everything in place, you need another support bracket, which I've made so that it is just the right length to fit in this corner piece back here. Now that adds a little extra added support so that your elbows and your corner pieces don't slide out of these cut pieces. Now to hold this, I actually got a simple little stand here. As you can see, there's a T on the bottom that goes out to a couple T's to create some nice leg supports. At the top, I have a 45-degree angle. You can make this main shaft bar here as long as you want, but a 45-degree angle will allow you to attach just like that your stand. Now you can pivot this up and down this way. Now that'll allow you to play games or possibly read books on the side. Now if you take it, you can also pivot this and have it where it sits straight up for you. A very simple design and very easy to make. Now, since not all your tablets or your electronic books have the main on-off button and your volume buttons on the top here. For example, with this Samsung product, I had to change it up a little bit. Instead of having the supports on the side, I had to do one on the top, one on the bottom, because the power and volume controls are on the sides of this product. So I used some 90-degree elbows to make a square that connect to a T, to a couple more 90-degree elbows, to another T. So that way this can now attach in place and do the same basic concept as this. Now to get the PVC to actually fit on the tablet, I had to take a table saw and cut about 1/4 of it out. Now you have to be very careful using a table saw with this. I use an extra piece of wood to hold it down so my hand would not get real close to the actual saw. It can be done, but it will also create a big mess. So make sure that you definitely wear some type of a respirator so that you don't breathe in all this excess shaving. Now by doing that, these fit nicely around your little tablet, your little Kindle Fire, and it slides in and out of it fairly easily, and it should not scratch it as long as you go in here with maybe a file and sand it down just a little bit. Now when I was designing the 45-degree angle here, it is a great idea. It's very simplistic, but there are some limitations in the flexibility of this. So I created this. Now I'm using some 3/4-inch PVC here to give it a little added strength, but you can use whatever size you want. I have an adapter T here that connects it to, this is all 1/2-inch. Now I used some 90-degree elbows to create a rectangle attached to another T at the top. And by doing that, when I connect the holder to it, I have a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more twist. Now it is definitely a little more bulky, but you can bend these in a lot more angles and a lot more shapes to whatever size and whichever angle. Maybe you want to almost work on the floor looking up, or you just want to have added support like so, and it just gives a lot more flexibility to the stand. You don't have to do it, it's not needed, but I like that additional flexibility there. I hope you like the design and how this is just very simplistic. Make this just for a few dollars using some PVC and some time. If you enjoyed this project, click the like button and tell us what you think about it in the comments.